So, I dug through my collection and found this many, 5 fragrances that I have in both the EDT and the EDP. You want to know what I selected? Then you got to come back and check me out. What's going on, everybody? It is your boy, Trey Scents. First of all, let me get this out of the way. If I don't talk to any of y'all beforehand, have a happy and blessed Thanksgiving. Take the time to enjoy each other, enjoy your family, eat some turkey, some dressing, whatever it is you eat. Take time to enjoy it, man. Kick back and watch the football. And a personal message to my boy, Sam Broom. The number 3 team in the country was who? And the number 2 team in the country was who? Bam, go Irish. Anyway, had to get that out the way. So, I've got 5 different fragrances that I have in both the EDT and the EDP. And I thought it would be a cool little idea if we discuss them. So, no further ado, let's get cracking. The first one that I want to bring to your attention is an oldie, but to me a goodie. And I've had this bottle quite a long time, and it is almost gone, and there it is. Needs no introduction. It is the infamous Polo Blue. Man, that's a good smelling fragrance. Nice, clean, classic, easy to wear. Let me spray some of this on. I guess I'll spray some of all of them on. I'm gonna have 10 different fragrances on. No, I won't have a headache because I'm an OG. Just a little spritz of that. Man, doesn't come out that alcoholic, but this is a very, very old bottle. I know I've had this at least 15 years. So this is very nice, very smooth, very blue, very fresh, easy to wear, nice fragrance. And this is the EDT of Polo Blue. And then we have this fingerprint magnet. See if I can get it shiny for y'all before I stick it in your face. The EDP, the Parfum. And it is a big, big difference. I'm wondering, and it's not a big alcohol blast with that one either. They are definitely different. This one is definitely deeper, darker, richer. Where the OG is a little bit more playful. Is playful the word? Yeah. This one is a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit more upscale. But it doesn't necessarily, I'm not saying that it necessarily smells better. I'm just saying it's a little bit more regal. Out of these two, if I had to pick one, I think I would go with the EDP. I'm not sure why, but I just like the smell of it a little bit better. Now I won't lie to you. Nostalgia in a bottle right here. This just brings back memories to when I was a young Trey Scents. This was my go-to chill night fragrance. Yeah, this is a good one. Polo Blue, the EDT, and Polo Blue, the EDP. Now, okay, I'm trying to get situated. Let me scoot y'all back a little bit. I got y'all smushed up in here with me. Oh, there we go. Better. Y'all comfortable now? Okay, let's rock. Which one do I want to pick next? This is tough, y'all. This is tough. All right. Okay. All right, let's just go right here. In this corner, I have Pasha from Cartier, the EDT. And I don't like to do this, but it's all I have. In this corner, the EDP. Now, let's go. I'm going to spray a little bit on my forearm. I'm going to go with the EDP first this time. I can smell that from here. Man, that's good. as Sam Broom would say, because I'm on Sam tonight, because Sam was messing with me because I put a picture up of Notre Dame in the new college football rankings, and of course he had to say something. He was picking with me. Some people can't take a butt whooping and just, you know, be okay with it. Some people got to pick and prod and all of that stuff. Okay. Man, this smells nice. How to describe this Pasha de Cartier, the EDP? I'm thinking spicy, slightly leathery. It does smell really, really nice. Again, masculine. But I think when you deal with EDP concentration colognes, you're going to hear that word come out. Rich, dark, masculine. Well, those words, I should say. Yeah, buddy. That's really, really nice. I wonder if that's mint. Is that some type of mint? I think so. Overall, a nice, fresh, masculine fragrance. I'm trying to think of when I would wear this EDP. And I got to give a big shout out to my boy, Jakari Pike. And y'all need to check out his channel. JP now has a channel, JP's Fragrance Reviews. Y'all look him up on here. If you like him, give the young man a sub. He's trying, he's positive, he's a family guy. You know, he's an all-around good guy. So, yeah, I like that. It's fresh, it's minty. I'll tell you what it reminds me of. It reminds me of a real smooth, refined version of Lacoste Boost with the funny looking top on it that's very, very minty. A lot of people don't like it. I happen to like it because it's different, sort of like me. Okay, now I'm gonna spray this EDP. EDT, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to get it in the same vicinity. And Cartier makes good fragrances. All jokes aside to my boy Sam. Man. Good quality fragrances by both the EDT and the EDP. You don't really get an alcohol stench or sting when you first spray it. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Now this one, the EDP is like I said, it's smoother, it's more refined, it's richer. But this is warm, masculine, slightly sophisticated. And if I had to pick between these two, I have to give the win to the EDT, one for the little guy. Oh my goodness. That smells so good. That smells so good. I could just see me rocking this and, you know, jumping out of a nice sedan with a, you know, a nice sweater on with some shoes, maybe a nice pair of jeans or something, you know, nice little timepiece on the wrist, little bay on the arm, you know. I feel like the man, you know, going to a nice fall dinner. Oh, a Thanksgiving dinner. Thanksgiving is coming up. Perfect, perfect. Because people are going to be like, oh, you smell nice. And it smells regal and festive. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't smell like a Christmas tree or anything like that, piney or anything like that. Just, yeah. The EDP is nice. But I'll say one good thing about these. You pick up on a little bit of the same DNA in them, but they are definitely two different fragrances, and I like that. So it's definitely worth purchasing. If you have the EDP, it's worth purchasing the EDT. If you have the EDT, it's worth trying to find the EDP. And that's Pasha de Cartier. And the winner for this little head-to-head battle is the EDT. Yeah, I like that. That's straight man juice right there, y'all. Okay, that's 2 down, 3 to go. Now I'm trying to pick. I'm trying to. I wonder if y'all can guess what I got. What all I got. Trying to figure it out, huh? All right, let's get it. Let's get it. I ain't gonna keep you waiting. No further ado. And this is a fairly new one. I think it may even be a 20 release. Ooh, it ain't often that I get new stuff. I gotta wait for it to hit the bargain bins and get it on the low. So we have in this corner the familiar, the infamous, the king of clubbings, Paco Rabanne's 1 million, aka Sweet Spicy Bubblegum, versus his counterpart. That's right, the boy got it. 1 million perfume. Now, trying to find a place. I think I'm gonna go on up the arm just a little bit, so I'm gonna be sitting there looking stupid like this, but it's fine. Like I'm fixing to give blood or something. Okay. Well, I did the EDP first last time. Let me go back with the EDT first. One little spray of that. And you know what it is. You know what this do. Nothing lights up a room like Paco Rabanne 1 million. And I just went a little spray. And it smells good, but it's just not my jam. It's not what I... Definitely sweet. Definitely spicy. Definitely bubblegummy, so to speak. It's just not one of my favorite fragrances. Now, it does smell good, especially if you're a younger guy and you come across this video and you wanted to draw some attention to yourself. This is the one to reach for, because it's definitely gonna turn heads when you walk in a room. But it doesn't smell bad. It's actually decent on my skin. But you know what it is. Sweet, spicy love. Like they say, it's a restaurant in Memphis that I ate at one time. I think it was Lou's Famous Fried Chicken. And that's his motto, sweet, spicy love, because he makes kind of like a Nashville-style hot chicken. If you're from the Memphis area, then you know about Lou's Sweet Spicy Love. Did I say Nashville? I mean if you're from the Memphis area. Anyway. King of Clubbing. Nice, sweet, spicy type of scent. Now, I guess I'll spray. You know what? I'll just spray this on my sleeve. Well, that's what we're going with. 1 million parfum. Okay. Now, I'll be the first person to tell you they are night and day. They are night and day. One of them tastes like sweet, spicy bubblegum. The other one smells like a grape soda pop. So, and I think this is going to be one of those fragrances that the first time I wore it, I was like, not real sure. But we had such a long fall this year, and I guess technically we're still in fall. But it stayed warm for so long. I'm not sure exactly the climate to wear this in. So that may be one that grows on me the second or third time I wear it, much like Versace Eros did. Eros just grew on you, boy, y'all. Man, that's going... See, I can't stand it. I can't stand that. I can't stand when I wear a fragrance the first time and I'm just like, and the second or third time I smell it, I'll be like, ooh. Like, you know, when you drink something real good and you turn it up, and then you get that, and it get in your throat, and you're like, and you have to put the cup down and look at it. That's what that is right there. Now it's slightly bubblegummy, and I pick up on a little bit of an Invictus vibe with it, like a really sweet bubblegummy Invictus. I might have to wear that joint tomorrow. I gotta go run some errands. I may pull him out. I may pull him out and put him on. I gotta thank my boy JP for doing the trade. Well, what I'm thanking him for? We did a trade. I don't even remember what I traded him for. But thank you, JP. If I have to pick a winner, I mean, I think my expressions have already... This is a nice fragrance, y'all. I don't know what it was about it the first time that just put me off about it, but man, that smells good. Now it's really, really sweet. So if you don't like sweet fragrances, you will not like it. But if you like my homeboy, Mr. Cheapo Depot, aka The Fragrant Life, aka Keith Crook, aka Bama Boy, then you will like that fragrance because it is sweet, Cheapo. This is sweet, just right up your alley. Get one more sniff. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And the thing, ooh, man, every time I smell it, I get a little bit more excited. And the thing about Paco Rabanne fragrances, or really all of these fragrances, they're really well made. Polo fragrances don't last as long as they used to, but they're still well made. They're still, when you spray them, you're not getting just this blast of alcohol like you get with a lot of designer fragrances. So you can hang in there with it, but it's a good smelling cologne. And that's the one thing I can say about the three that I've made, the three that I've shown you so far: the Polo Blue, the Porsche Cartier, and the 1 Million. They're all very well made fragrances, and that is a plus. Okay, now these last two, man, I've recently talked about these, so I hate to put them in the video again, but they're part of the reason that I made the video, so we'll just get these out of the way. These old bookends. Dolce & Gabbana the 1 EDP and Dolce & Gabbana the 1 EDT. Man, I don't even think I should spray these on. Well, maybe. This one, I just sold a bottle of for $32. I think I put it on Mercari and sold it. This to me is an underrated fragrance. I know everybody goes gaga goo goo over this one, and I get it. It does smell good. It's a wonderful, wonderful fragrance. I absolutely like it. And I got some chocolate on the back of it, some kind of way. Fat kid problems, y'all. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. That's nice. That's nice. Listen, if you having problems getting your girl to cuddle with you, then try this. Just spray it. I mean, spray it and just stand there and look at her. Like, you know you want to come over. Just spray it. I mean, spray it in the air. Spray it everywhere. Spray it on your clothes. Spray it anywhere you're going to be. Spray it on the couch, in the car, on the seat. Just spray it. Because this stuff smells good, man. It's oh, goodness gracious. That smells good. Now, the difference in these is they're very similar. You can definitely pick up on the DNA, because this was first. You can pick up on this DNA in this, because they're both super duper sweet. This just lasts longer and is a tad bit richer, which is what you're going to get with EDT versus EDP most of the time. A lot of times, it's not a big difference in the performance. Don't care what anybody says. In these two, there is. This was the only thing wrong with this fragrance, is its performance, because this is a stunner. It smells good, and it is a head turner. So if you run across Dolce & Gabbana, the 1 EDT, don't hesitate to pick it up. And the same thing to be said for this one, because they're both beautiful, beautiful, well-made, stunning fragrances that are, man, oh man, oh man, just made to cuddle. I mean, this, like I said, a nice polo shirt, a nice sweater, just something easy, casual, comfortable, sitting on the couch with a bae right beside you, as the little young boys say, with a baddie, with a little baddie next to you. These right here, man, just smell good. And I just moved my arm and caught a whiff of that 1 Million. Man, oh man, oh man. If I had to pick a winner between these, it's really, really close. It's really, really close. So actually, I'm going to call that one a tie. I'm going to call that a tie. I like the 1 EDP, and I like the 1 EDT. The only major difference I see is the EDP is a little bit richer, and performance. The performance is definitely better. I mean, it's better, way better. Okay, so the winner on that one was the EDP. Last but not least, in this next fragrance, I'm thinking about picking up. As a matter of fact, I talked to my boy Jakari, JP, and Cheapo earlier today, and I told both of them the same thing. I'm actually thinking about going out and making a purchase and purchasing the Parfum version of this, because I clearly have the EDT and the EDP, and I'm thinking about purchasing the Parfum version. And I may have just gave it away what it is. So, you know, it's only 1 or 2 fragrances out there that have the EDT, the EDP, and the P version. So did I give it away? I don't care if I did. Last one on this list. Bam. EDP, EDT. So I'm really thinking about, because my birthday is coming up in a couple of weeks, and I'm really thinking about purchasing the EDP. I'm sorry, the P version, the Parfum version, as a birthday present to myself. I'm seriously thinking about it. It would be a big purchase because I'm gonna spend about $300 because I'm probably gonna pick up Bleu de Chanel, the Parfum version, as well. Or what I may do with the Bleu de Chanel, I may see if they have a 50 ml of the EDT and then a 50 ml of the Parfum, as opposed to buying a 100 ml or so of the of the Parfum. So here we go. I'm gonna spray this joint on right here. Love the Dior. There's two things I like about Dior, and if I ever get to come up with my own fragrance line, there's two things I'm gonna copy from Dior. I'm just gonna tell you. Is this magnetic cap and that sprayer, the atomizers. Sean John's 3 AM has one like that too. Beautiful, beautiful sprayer. Just, my goodness. I love this fragrance, and I know some people hate it, and it's not like me because it's a very common fragrance and everybody has it in their collection in one form or another, but I'm sorry, it smells good. I mean, it just flat out does. I used to have a friend, well, I guess he's still a friend. I don't see him much anymore because, you know, life happens and, you know, you go your separate ways, but he was a really good friend when we were together around each other. His name is Jesse Campbell is his name. And I say, Jesse, you know, he could be drinking a soda. Jesse, is that good? He'd say something like, it's some count. He's down south, we say things like, that ain't no count. Instead of no count, he'd be like, yeah, that's some count, it's good. So this right here is a bad boy. It's some count. I mean, if you can get this in your collection, you really should. Whether it's buying a decant or whatever, if you can afford the $150 on it, treat yourself and get it. If not, hey, get you a decant. Because, I mean, it's just nice. And I'm going to tell you, this is a lady magnet. It's a lady killer. Chicks like it. They flock to it. When you put this on, they sniff and just look at you. Whew, man, that smells good. Now, and this one, I'll just tell you, I got this one on a good deal. I got this off of Macari, and I paid $30 for it, and it's a 60 mil, and it was 3/4 full. It's still 3/4 full, and I paid $60 for it. I'm sorry, I paid $30, and that was shipped. Shipping, tax, and all came out to right around $30. And I did not think that that was a bad buy. And they are different. And it's a definite difference in the two. Right off the bat, I'll tell you, I prefer the EDP. It's not even close. This smells good, but I just got a whiff of that regular 1 million. That joint kicking in, man. That's not bad smelling fragrance. Y'all probably like, duh, Trey, that's why they've been making it for 50 years. This is different, and that's why, you know, I was drawn to it in the first place. It's not one of my favorite scents. It's just not. It does smell good. The opening is a little bit off-putting, and in my opinion, they fixed that with the EDP. The only problem with this, and I said it in the video the other day, this leans a lot towards Bleu de Chanel. To me, it leans more towards blue than it does the EDT. So, and I just got another whiff of that Paco Rabanne 1 million Parfum. I'm gonna be sitting around smelling myself all night long tonight, y'all. So if I had to pick one between Sauvage, the EDT, and the EDP, it is the EDP. That to me is a better smelling fragrance. It's well-rounded, it's smooth. You can wear that in the summertime, you can dress it up, you can dress it down. It is just a nice frag. And I like it. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. It's just been 5 fragrances from my collection that I had both the EDT and the EDP of. And the winners were Polo Blue. Of course, that's Polo Blue. The EDP. It was a tie between the Dolce & Gabbana, the ones. An upset with Pasha de Cartier, the EDT. No contest again, the Parfum of 1 million. And no contest between the Sauvages. Sauvage, the EDP winner. Alright guys, I am going to jump off here. Again, I hope y'all all have a blessed and wonderful Thanksgiving. I know this has been a trying year for all of us. We've all had to endure some personal battles and, you know, had to deal with some things that we didn't think we were going to have to deal with in old 2020. But it's almost over with. Thank you all for tuning in and helping me get to almost 1,100 subs. I know I talk about Mr. Cheap Scents a lot, but you got to understand, me and Cheapo been rocking since I had about 50 subs, and he, well, less than that. I had about 30, and he had about 500. He's up to like almost 4,000 now, and I'm still trailing behind significantly, but it doesn't matter. That's my boy. If he succeed, I succeed. But people like that been rocking with me for day one, and there's a lot of y'all that have, like Lamar Gaston. His name comes up. He's been rocking a long time. J. Cole, his name comes up. It's a fellow that Lewis Thompson. He's been a sub of mine for a long time. I'm not trying to overlook anybody, but just these guys have been around for a long time, since the beginning. And I thank you all for being a part of this journey with me. And this video is almost 26 minutes long, but it's worth it. So, but anyway, I thank you all for all that you've done. Big shout out to guys like George Zaharoff. Big shout out to my boy Dapper Fragrances, Travis Gearhart. Big shout out to Kevin down at Sensual Obsessions, and the guys over at 3-in-1, Doug and Norm. Y'all guys have been phenomenal, and Miss Sherry too has sent me plenty of candles. I really appreciate you guys. I do. And all you subs that have sent me stuff, no matter how big or how small, I appreciate you. It is not unappreciated. It is definitely appreciated, and I thank you all. I thank everybody that's helped this channel grow. So let's continue with our growth. Be sure to like, share, and sub. And if you have any video ideas that y'all want me to do, let me know. I'll get them done. Yeah. And I'm fixing to jump off of here. Again, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Let's watch some good football games, eat some good sandwiches, and all that kind of stuff, guys. Like, share, and sub. Find me on Instagram, Trey Scents, and find me on Facebook, Trey Scents. I'm a gov name, Trevant Southward, or Trey Scents. And then I also have a Facebook group. If you would like to join the group, join. And we can talk about fragrances in there too. So I'm going to jump off here, guys. Like, share, and sub. Until next time, y'all, peace.